Cleanup efforts continue for the second straight day in communities along the eastern shore after an EF-2 tornado left destruction in its path. The twister touched down early Monday morning. Strong winds climbed to 125 miles per hour in some areas, ripping through dozens of homes. WJZ has complete coverage of the storm damage. Sky Chopper 13 is back over the area today and has more of the effects to restore power. Ritter is in Stevensville with a new look at damaged areas hit by the twister. But first, Mike Hellgren is live in Bay City, the heart of the hardest hit community. Mike.
And Lynn, I'm on Buckingham Drive. This area saw a lot of damage, and this is the scene we're seeing repeated throughout this neighborhood. A lot of cleanup here. You can hear the chainsaws, the big equipment being brought in, trying to clear up some of these large trees that have fallen. Right now, fewer than 80 people are without power, but there's a lot of work to do. The sounds of the cleanup filled the air in Bay City. The Kent Island community just across the Bay Bridge saw the most severe damage from the powerful EF-2 tornado that tore through the neighborhood with winds higher than 120 miles an hour. Through the destruction, many retained their optimism.
All the agencies, Queen Anne's County, Natural Resource Police, Maryland State Police, everybody's been in the neighborhood, very supportive. And, you know, being an officer myself, it's good to see, you know, the brotherhood step up and really help out.
But there's still a lot of damage here. Less than a block from the bay, this tree remains on top of a house. It's one of 14 buildings the storm destroyed. No official damage estimates are available, but the total is expected to run into the millions. Still, no one lost their lives.
Looking at the damage and the path the storm took in the community that it hit, we can't believe that there was only one injury that we had to transport to a hospital. We were very lucky, very fortunate. And looking at an aerial view of the storm, it was almost like somebody steered it through the neighborhood away from homes.
Delmarva Power has restored electricity to all but a few dozen homes. But there's a lot of work to be done, from cleaning up smashed cars to smashed houses. The tornado's 4 minutes on the ground will soon hopefully be nothing but a bad memory. And you are looking live as this Bobcat does its work. They are trying to get these big trees moved out. It is tough work here. A lot more power restoration as well to be done. Some 9,000 customers were affected in all here, and we're continuing to monitor updates throughout the day. For now, we are live in Bay City. Mike Hellgren, WJZ Eyewitness News.
All right, Mike, thank you. WJZ's complete coverage continues. Rick Ritter is in Stevensville with new images of the destruction there. Hi, Rick.
Well, Jess, we continue to find more damage here in Stevensville. The F2 tornado with winds of more than 120 miles per hour completely destroying the back of the Island Alliance Church here along the eastern shore. Truly is unbelievable. And the tornado came through just hours before dozens of kids were supposed to be here for Bible school. It's a cleanup effort in Stevensville that's far from over. The F2 tornado barreled through parts of the area.
I saw the lightning and I could hear the rain, and it just sounded like somebody was taking sledgehammers and hitting my house.
Leaving destruction that mirrors images in the Midwest.
You just don't expect anything like this. When I got the call, I was in shock.
This is what's left of Pastor Thomas Leonard's church.
This used to be basically a pole building, and it's just completely destroyed.
Its whole back building like it never existed. Next door, Mark Edwards' automotive shop had objects stuck in its walls like darts, debris that flew from other properties.
It looks like the track of the tornado went across, knocked that building out, caught the end of my building, which knocked that door out and ripped the part of the roof off.
In the Anchorage neighborhood, trees down all over, sidings of homes peeled like a banana, and boats tossed around.
And it completely took my boat and shoved it into this boat, into that boat, into the fourth boat down there.
The entire community banding together to get back to a sense of normalcy. And we talk about the power of Mother Nature and how it can be amazing at times. This truck here for the Island Alliance Church sits here untouched with debris tossed on top of it. But again, the back of the Island Alliance Church completely destroyed. Truly is unbelievable, and it seems like everywhere we go, every time we take another street, we continue to find more damage in Stevensville. But for now, we'll send it back to you guys on TV Hill.
Rick, thank you. And WJZ's complete coverage continues. Sky Chopper 13 is over Stevensville. Captain Jeff Long explains how crews were able to restore power to thousands of homes and businesses. Captain Jeff.
Route 18 in Stevensville near Cox Creek appears to be the end of the tornado's path of destruction, but it is the point at which the damage affected the most people. Several of the tall power poles along this road, also known as Main Street, were either bent in half or knocked over entirely during the storm, leaving thousands of Delmarva power customers without electricity for more than 24 hours. Crews remain on the scene. Power lines are up. They've put in some temporary poles, but the road does remain closed right here, and it looks like it'll remain closed for a while till they get everything secure. Reporting live from Sky Chopper 13, I'm Captain Jeff Long. Back to you.
All right, Captain Jeff, thank you. So here's what you need to know about the powerful tornado that hit Kent Island. It is confirmed as an EF-2 tornado, which is very unusual for Maryland. Crews are still trying to determine exactly how many homes are damaged or destroyed. Incredibly, only one person suffered a non-life-threatening injury in this storm. The Red Cross has provided assistance to about 300 people in that area. And stay right here with WJZ for the latest on the tornado that pummeled parts of the eastern shore. We will have much more on the damage and cleanup tonight at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock.